Sick of a retail life or a 9 to 5. A man sets out to bring his plan to life. With belief in his dream, he planned to strive and made a friend on the way, and they planned to thrive. Now no one else would believe it, but never tempted to leave it. Test after test, but kept to be frequent. Guest after guest, a spectacular sequence, and they rose to the best. An immaculate achievement. See, they were smashing the demons with passionate feelings. Two sinners came forward to start some redeeming. Worked through the seasons, practically scheming to create that content packed with some meaning. Because they came from the same society lacking in piety, where the sane stay silent and keep dying quietly, where some suffer from plagues and some from anxiety, where the youth have no notion of propriety, where some walk the earth well behaved, only to return home arrogant to those they've enslaved. And I'm amazed, how do you respect the ones you praise but disrespect the ones that had you raised? It's a craze, where tunes have little boys walk unfazed, tell them to abandon ways and stand and gaze. Even with little girls singing about anacondas, it makes one wonder, how could you plunder a child's mind and leave it morally blind? Expose him to the devil's book and lead his deen into decline, and in turn feed the fiend thieving inside. But they were trying to steer the people away from evil, as a sin committed freely could be lethal, and the sin considered feeble is just as equal. So how do we succeed in this world and adjust the sequel? And in quick succession they answered the question, with a different lesson every weekly session, using their means to help adults and teens through screens and cover themes like obscene or explicit scenes, and to help he who views it, or to help he who chooses music to abuse it, or to help he who is loose-lipped attains trust to lose it, or to help he who hears his parents and refuses. You see, we've all got scars, and we've all got bruises, and in this life it's all included. So don't you ever start feeling excluded as we come together to understand solutions. No more hearts filled with envy, or hearts that are empty. It's easier with brothers showing support like MB. So arm yourself with the energy to defeat every enemy, and if your deen is in jeopardy, then drop a quick sunnah remedy. Have the demons crumble within when you're humbled with Tim. Now the chance is slim for such a marvelous thing. From talking arms to gym to shaitan and jinn, take it back and even talk about a barber's trim, but in the end, teach it to harbor in him. And of course, we understand that our nation is complex, but we want to be the change for this generation and even the next. So let's make sure our drive keeps it alive. Build an army on the way, in fact call it a tribe. And I know how it sounded, but look how we were bound and astounded, surrounded by this goodness. It's like I'm freshly grounded, and now I've especially found at the door that I was looking for. But if you wanted some more, well, now they're on tour.